We're talking with Allison Holt, and you had test anxiety, high test anxiety in the 11th grade?
Yes, I think it really hit me in 11th grade because that's when I started taking the PSAT and the SAT, and that's when I really had a lot of test anxiety because I was so stressed out about trying to do well to get into college, and I had a really hard time focusing when I was taking those tests.
Did you feel like you messed up the test because you were anxious?
I really do, because I would walk in to the test so stressed out that I really didn't even give myself a chance to do well because I was too concerned with the distractions around me, and I just had a really hard time focusing.
Did you have a worry? Were you thinking, I'm not going to do well on this test?
I definitely walked in thinking that I wasn't going to do well, and I think that really affected the overall outcome of how I did.
And you did the test anxiety reduction training?
I did.
In the spring of 11th grade? That made a difference?
It made a huge difference. I did it, I took the SAT once, and that was before I did the test anxiety. And then I did the test anxiety the night before I took the SAT the second time. And I really think that it helped me a lot because not only was I able to get a good night's sleep from it because I was so relaxed, but I walked in much more focused, much more relaxed, and I wasn't nearly as stressed out about it. And I really think that that was because the test anxiety, listening to all of that, really helped me relax the night before, and that's what enabled me to relax the next day.
Your scores did show a drop in test anxiety after you did that?
And my SAT score actually went up the second time.
Good to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you think the benefits have continued?
I think they have, because I'm now able to walk into a test much more confident with myself, and I'm much better at relaxing and not stressing out about the small things with tests. And I know that I can do them and I can get through them.
And you're in college now?
I am. Mm-hmm.
Great to hear that.
Yeah. It's been a struggle. College is hard, but I've been doing well so far.
One of the findings we have is that people who are test anxious and troubled and are blanking on tests do not actually seek test anxiety reduction treatment. So that would have been you as well. Your dad's head of counseling at Maryville College, so he got you involved in this.
Right.
But would you have sought test anxiety reduction on your own?
Probably not, because I don't think I fully recognized that I had it. I didn't really understand what it was. I just thought it was normal to be nervous
so
like that.
So something was not going well, but
right.
You didn't know there was something called test anxiety that
right.
you had
exactly.
that you could be treated for and have a better outcome.
Yeah, and I think a lot of students, because I know a lot of my friends are very anxious test takers, but I just don't think they realize that there is such a thing as test anxiety and that they can get help for it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Anything else you want to add?
Not really. It's been very helpful for me, and I think that it can go past just test taking because it just really teaches you how to relax, and I think that's very important.
Well, do you think your quality of life as a student is better? Is this something that has a broad general effect on you?
I think so, because if I'm not so stressed out about taking a huge test, then it helps me focus on other work that has to be done, and so I'm not just thinking about that one test that's coming up. And that way, I can manage my time a little bit better and actually get other things done.
Do you feel you study better?
I do. Mm-hmm. I'm much better at focusing on things when I can go in not as stressed out about it.
Okay, well, thank you very much
for
being here.
Thanks.